Dear Boomers, in virtue of wholeness. So welcome today as we enter the quiet wisdom of the 39th verse of the Tao Te Ching, a verse that invites us to remember something essential, something ancient, and something profoundly healing, that wholeness is the natural state of the universe, and returning to it is the natural state of our souls, both collectively and individually. Lao Tzu begins this verse by reminding us that the great harmony of all things comes from a single source. Quote, "The sky is whole and clear. The earth is whole and firm. The spirit is whole and full. The 10,000 things are whole, and the country is upright. All these are in virtue of wholeness." In other words, there is an underlying unity beneath everything we see. And the sky does not strive to be the sky, and the earth does not struggle to hold us. Spirit does not try to be spiritual. By the way, please subscribe to this channel, and there will be a description down below for joining the Dear Boomers community. So the spirit does not try to be spiritual. They simply are, and because they are whole, everything else can flourish. But then Lao Tzu offers a warning, a gentle one, and a truthful one. When human beings interfere with the Tao, the sky becomes filthy, the earth becomes depleted, equilibrium crumbles, and creatures become extinct. This teaching was written over 2,500 years ago and could easily be describing the modern world, but it is also describing the inner world. In other words, our personal ecology, our emotional climate, the balance inside each of us. When we push too hard, when we force outcomes, when we live out of alignment with our nature, our inner sky becomes cloudy. Our inner earth becomes unstable, and our spirit becomes depleted. The Tao's message is simple. Live in accordance with the whole, and harmony naturally returns. Lao Tzu then offers a line that is both humbling and liberating. Quote, "Nobility is rooted in humility. Loftiness is based on lowliness. This is not humiliation. It is not about shrinking or making ourselves small. It is the humility of being a part of something vast, something interconnected, and something beautifully coordinated without our control." The great leader Lao Tzu says, "The wise person, the person of true stature, is the one who sees themselves not as the star of the show, but as one necessary note in a universal symphony." That makes sense. Total sense. And he continues, "The pieces of a chariot are useless unless they work in accordance with the whole. In the same way, our lives only find meaning when they harmonize with something larger than ourselves or our egos, with nature, with each other, with the Tao, the way, the invisible pattern behind everything." And then a sentence that could be the heart of the entire verse, quote, "Playing one's part in accordance with the universe is true humility." This is the humility of belonging, the humility of purpose, the humility of being guided. It is the humility that says, I don't have to carry it all. I don't have to force anything. When I align myself with the whole carries me. As we grow older and wiser, hopefully, we begin to understand that this in a deeper way. We drop the need to prove ourselves or to compete, to win endless battles that never needed to be fought. We find more beauty in cooperation with life than in trying to outsmart it. Lao Tzu concludes with this gentle reminder, quote, too much honor means no honor. It is not wise to shine like jade or resound like stone chimes. In a world obsessed with visibility, with fame, with applause, the Tao teaches the opposite. Do not seek to shine. Do not seek to be admired. Instead, seek to be whole. Be clear like the sky and be steady like the earth. Be full like the Spirit and be gentle with the 10,000 things. The simplicity of this verse is in its power. It reminds us that life becomes harmonious, not by effort, but by alignment. Not by striving, but by remembering. Not by shining, but by being true. So let us take a breath together, a breath into wholeness, and return to your natural rhythm. Return to your natural clarity, and return to the Tao within you. May you feel the ease of being part of something complete, something ancient, and something wise, something whole. Tell me what you think down below, and let me know how this verse resonates with you.